So today I'm going to be exploring one of the tenets of alchemy, which was written in the Emerald Tablet, and that's something we can talk about later. But the tenet is a quote called "As above, so below." A lot of alchemical texts have this message that alchemists hide their wisdom and their truth in poetry, metaphor, and simile. And I think that the phrase "as above, so below" is all about gray space. So I think as above can be depicted as heaven, and so below can be depicted as hell. Alchemy is about earth, which lies in between heaven and hell. A lot of alchemy and spiritual mysticism is about free will. It's about getting out of that state of cognitive rigidity and being able to think for self and finding an inner core of self and being able to really exist in that middle ground and create and have power on earth. I'm currently reading Carl Jung's Psychology and Alchemy, 12th volume, and I'd like to read a quote from it. But before I do, I want to preface this with the fact that he is a racist. He has said that the unconscious minds of people of color, namely Black people, are primitive, and so we don't want to support his work, but we want to draw from them in a way that benefits us. So Jung says, "Oddly enough, the paradox is one of our most valuable spiritual possessions. While uniformity of meaning is a sign of weakness, hence a religion becomes inwardly impoverished when it loses or waters down its paradoxes. But their multiplication enriches because only the paradox comes anywhere near comprehending the fullness of life." I think that alchemical works, as well as spiritualists like Rumi or St. John of the Cross, who argue similar principles, are really dangerous to the state because they want us to think for ourselves and not follow rigid belief systems, not think in black and white. Let go of the need to have some higher or greater power tell us what is right and wrong, especially given that those powers at the moment are rooted in colonialism and fascist regimes that have historically exploited and drained Black and brown bodies of resources in order to uplift their own wealth and agendas. So,